Good day, everyone, and welcome to our training and workshop on Total Quality Management, TQM in short, for operational excellence. I'll be your facilitator. I'm excited to be here with the engineering, maintenance, operations, quality, and planning teams. Over presentation slides, we're going to explore a powerful philosophy that can change not just how we work, but also how we think about our roles and our contribution to the success of organization. To build our house of quality, we rely on 4 foundational pillars. First, a relentless customer focus. Second, a commitment to continuous improvement, also known as Kaizen. Third, the total employee engagement of our teams. And fourth, a disciplined, process-centered approach. These 4 pillars are the foundation for everything we will learn. The first pillar is customer focus. In TQM, the customer is the one who defines quality. But we're not just talking about the final external customer. We have internal customers all around us. An internal customer is the next person in the process who receives our work. So let's ask, who are the maintenance team's primary internal customers? And who does the planning team serve? Understanding this chain is the first step to improving quality. Let's look at a practical example. A maintenance technician repairs a pump. From a task-based view, the job is done when the pump is switched on. But from a TQM, customer-focused view, the job is only done when the internal customer operations is truly satisfied. What does operations really want? Not just a running pump, but a reliable pump. This means the quality of the repair must prevent future problems. It's a subtle but powerful shift in mindset.
Our second pillar is employee involvement. TQM is built on the belief that the people on the front lines are the true experts. You know the problems, and you often know the solutions. We need to move from a culture where managers have all the answers to one where everyone contributes ideas. There's a difference between involvement, where we ask for your ideas, and empowerment, where we give you the authority and tools to actually make changes happen. Our goal is empowerment. Here's another real-world scenario. A work order has the wrong parts list. In a blame culture, the technician gets frustrated with the planner. The next time, the same thing happens. In a TQM culture, we get the experts together. The planner, technician, and store person have a quick 10-minute huddle. The technician clarifies what's needed, and the planner is empowered to fix the master record in the system right then and there. The problem is now solved permanently, for everyone.
To make this happen, we must cultivate a true culture of quality. This means empowering our people with the authority to make changes. It means providing continuous training and development. It means recognizing and rewarding contributions to quality. And most importantly, it requires a visible and unwavering commitment from our leadership to walk the talk every single day. This slide highlights a core principle of total quality management, empowerment, and ownership. It underscores the critical role of leadership in fostering trust within their teams, which is essential for encouraging innovation and proactive problem solving. When leaders empower employees, they enable them to identify issues, suggest improvements, and implement solutions independently. This approach not only drives continuous improvement, but also builds a culture of accountability and engagement. The word cloud visually reinforces key TQM concepts, reminding us that successful quality management depends on collaborative effort and shared responsibility. Consider real-world examples where empowered teams have led to significant process enhancements or product innovations, illustrating the tangible benefits of this leadership mindset.
This slide highlights the critical role of ongoing training and development within total quality management. It's essential that training programs not only cover technical job skills, but also deeply integrate TQM principles, effective problem-solving techniques, and the development of teamwork and communication abilities. This comprehensive approach ensures that employees are equipped to contribute to continuous improvement and quality enhancement across the organization. The visual of a person engaging with a digital interface reinforces the modern, interactive nature of such training initiatives.
This slide highlights the critical role of recognizing and rewarding employees within total quality management. By acknowledging their efforts and achievements in quality improvement, organizations can significantly boost motivation and engagement. The illustration of individuals on podiums visually reinforces the concept of achievement and success. Emphasizing rewards not only encourages continuous improvement, but also fosters a culture where quality is valued and pursued collectively. This approach helps sustain momentum in quality initiatives and drives overall organizational excellence.
This slide highlights the critical role of leadership commitment in total quality management. Leaders must not only articulate a clear vision for quality, but also ensure that adequate resources, such as time, budget, and tools, are available to support quality initiatives. Importantly, leadership should model the behaviors they expect by actively engaging in quality improvement efforts themselves. This hands-on involvement, often described as, quote, walking the talk, helps foster a culture where quality is prioritized at every level of the organization and encourages employees to follow suit.
Our third pillar is process-centered thinking. This is directly linked to what Deming taught us. The mantra here is fix the process, not the blame. When something goes wrong, our natural instinct is often to ask, who messed up? TQM forces us to ask, what's wrong with the process that allowed this to happen? Think about baking a cake. If it comes out burnt, you don't yell at the oven. You check the recipe, the process. Was the temperature right? Was the time right? We need to apply that same thinking to our work.
Let's see this in action. A critical motor fails. The blame-focused question is, who worked on this last? The TQM, process-focused question is, what does our motor alignment process look like? This leads you to investigate the procedure, the tools, the training. You might find the procedure is unclear, or the laser alignment tool is out of calibration. By fixing the process, you prevent not just this failure, but dozens of future failures. This slide highlights the core of total quality management, TQM, as a process-oriented approach. It emphasizes viewing all work as interconnected processes that can be analyzed, measured, and improved continuously. The circular diagram illustrates the three key steps: identifying processes, analyzing and improving them, and then standardizing these improvements while planning for the future. Various tools for visualizing workflows are introduced, such as basic flowcharts, swim lane diagrams that clarify cross-functional roles, and SIPOC diagrams that map suppliers, inputs, processes, outputs, and customers. Additionally, value stream analysis helps distinguish between value-added activities, non-value-added but necessary tasks, and pure waste, guiding efforts to optimize efficiency and quality. This comprehensive approach ensures systematic improvement and sustainable quality management.
All right, it's time to apply what we've learned about the process-centered approach directly to your own work. This workshop has two parts. First, I want your team to visualize your workflow. Pick a common process you are all familiar with. It could be a simple repair, a planning request, or an operational check. As a group, draw a basic flowchart of that process on the flip chart provided. Show all the steps from start to finish. Second, once your flowchart is complete, perform a simple value stream analysis. Go through your map step by step and label each step as one of three things: value added, VA, an action the customer actually cares about; non-value added but necessary, NVAN, steps that don't add value but are required for now, like safety checks; non-value added, NVA, or pure waste, steps that add no value and should be eliminated, like waiting, rework, or unnecessary movement. The goal here is to visually identify the sources of waste and inefficiency in your own processes. You'll be surprised what you find when you map it out. You have state the allotted time minutes. Let's begin.
The goal of this training is not just learning TQM, but doing TQM. Quality is a journey, not a destination, and it starts with the first small improvement you make tomorrow. Thank you for your commitment to excellence. We'll now open the floor for any final questions. That brings us to the end of the formal presentation. We've covered a lot of ground, and I want to open the floor for any final questions you might have about anything we've discussed. Thank you all for your active participation, great questions, and hard work over these presentation. I'm confident that you have the tools and knowledge to begin your journey. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for your time and attention.
Have a nice day.